Have you ever had a moment when you accomplished something and you felt joy, but also tears would instantly form in your eyes and run down your cheeks? So, for a long time, every time something nice would happen, this was the reaction that I would have. And I called it gratitude. But then I started to ask myself about the tears. Something didn't feel right to me that all these tears would be mixed in with my joy. Why would I cry? Was that really gratitude what I was feeling? So it makes sense that the joy and love would be part of gratitude and part of a, reverence for life. But I wasn't sure about the tears. And so I started to really watch it and analyze it and question it. And I realized that these tears were actually a new development, that kind of a newer development, that in the past, growing up, there was just joy or appreciation, which is a contemplation of something that I loved in a state of curiosity and contemplation. There was fascination, there was love, there was calm and appreciation, but there were no tears. And so the more I thought about it, I am now convinced that the tears are actually the releasing of the pain that, I have been trying to control and cope with while I was trying to achieve my goals. And they are separate from the feeling of gratitude. So, what happens when you get something that you love, when life goes your way? And, what happens is that your nervous system is also finally feeling safe enough to relax. And so it releases this pain because it feels safe. You've been carrying this pain with you, uh, you know, about all the times that you haven't succeeded, all the things that you have tried, all the time that you have wasted, maybe, or thought that you were wasting. So I think it's really important to understand that the tears are not part of gratitude, that they are part of pain releasing. And that's a good thing that the pain is releasing. You want it released. So don't stop the tears. Just notice that they're not part of gratitude, that there is a gratitude that is joyful. So, because you don't want to practice this mixture of joy and tears and think that it's gratitude, and then it may lead to more events and circumstances in your life that are like that, or you're responding to events and circumstances in your life with this mixture of pain and joy, calling it gratitude and thinking that this is gratitude and practicing this feeling. You don't want to practice this if it's not 100% gratitude, because your body gets addicted to these feelings and it craves more of them, and then it starts finding thoughts and circumstances that match them, and you don't want that unless they are good events and circumstances. So cry it out, cry out your pain. It is safe when you have achieved something finally. It's a sign of relief. It's like finally I did it. It's been so long. I tried so hard, I worked so hard. So all that pain and control are finally getting released in the forms of tears. So it's in the form of tears. So that's a good thing. It's pain releasing. So as an example, think of children, or think of you as a child. And when you give a child something that they love or they've been asking for, like a pony forever, and they finally get it, the child it's not he's not going to start they're not going to start tearing up and be like, oh my god, I tried so hard. They're going to be really, really happy. And if they tear up, you're going to be worried as a parent, and you're going to say, hey, but this is a happy time, it's a joyful moment. So So just think of the children and how they react to it and how happy they would be and how excited they would be, and they would just kind of go and play with the pony. So it's the same with us adults. So we've been, if we've been suffering from not having something and we've been working really hard for it, and then you get it, and we can't even fully enjoy it because we have to first release the pain of not having had it for so long. And so the tears come to mix in with the pleasure. But be kind to yourself. Let yourself cry it all out in the safety of your goal achieved. And remember that once that pain is finally released, you'll be able to once again be fully joyful when you achieve your dreams. And there will be no tears. And that's the goal, I think. I mean, that's the goal for me. And I'm getting pretty close to that. So the more you release the pain, the more gratitude will be a feeling more like joy and less like a mixture. So, and again, I want to reiterate this over and over. There's nothing wrong with these tears. Do not suppress them. You have to cry them out. You have to release them. It's just that I want you to know the difference. And I want you to know that they are not an indicator of joy, that they are an indicator of pain being released. It's very important to know that. So, notice it, notice the pain, lovingly look for it, see what thoughts you still have and embrace them. And, so that they can be released from your body and from your mind. So have you experienced this mixture of pain and joy in your own life? And how have you handled or worked with it? So you can really re-listen to this video for some ideas. And, or you can reach out to me for a private session. My email and website are in the description below. And you can book your free session right on my website. Your first one is free. And please share and subscribe and like if you like this video. Thank you.